Hey everyone, we've got our FC-150 here. We've been fighting some fuel issues. We were on a cross-country trip and just a few days into it we started battling issues. We checked the valves, we swapped plugs, the timing. We went through the gambit of things to try and see what the cause of our problem was. Pretty well boiled it down to the carburetor. We did go through, we didn't have a rebuild kit, but along the trip the carburetor was pulled apart, put back together, and unfortunately it just kind of made the problems worse. So it seems like a fuel issue. I don't have a replacement YF. I do have the one that is on here now that we will pull off, go through with a new rebuild kit. But I haven't run one of the Solexes before, and I've heard good, bad, indifferent, so I thought I'd like to give one a try. We reached out to our friends out at Omix-ADA. They're a supplier of those, so we picked one up from them. We're going to give it a shot just out of curiosity. I want to see how it compares as far as mounting, the linkage hookup, everything of that nature. It won't be too big of a job, so we're going to tackle that. This thing will barely run now. It starts up, it is so rich, it just sputters and sputters. It will not stay running under its own power. So we're going to see if that helps a little bit, kind of go from there, but at the very least we're going to get some experience with these Solex carbs, see what our opinion is of them. All right, we'll start from the bottom and work our way up. Basically, at the beginning, what we did was took the old carburetor off by removing the two nuts and lock washers. We cleaned the surface of the intake up. We put a new gasket on underneath the base plate of the new carburetor. Put the lock washers and the nuts on, tightened those down. Okay, right here you will see the base plate. Just a couple nuts that go on these studs for the intake. We put the new rubber fuel line on here. Since we had this apart, the old choke was kind of sticky, so we ordered a new choke cable. We put that in. So basically everything is the same position and functionality that the old Carter YF carburetor had, so there was no adjustments. It was a very simple fix. The one thing that we haven't put on yet is the throttle return spring, so I'll just put that on right there and that will wrap this up. Just from the startup it already sounds and runs better, so we're really pleased with it. Once we get out and get some miles on this thing, we will kind of review that as well. So the carb installation was very simple. Well, it seems like we've got a little adjusting that we may need to do, but it definitely runs better than that old carb that was on there. So we'll rebuild that YF. Gonna dial this thing in, see if we can get it out on the road, give it a test drive, but right now it is a huge improvement. Hope this helps maybe give you a little bit of information on the Solex over the Carter YF carb.